Wait, what was that?
Currently summoning.
Powerful unit ideal for combat. No. Okay, so now this I have to see. Can you beat Total War Warhammer 3 using only dinosaurs? You guys who know me know I love the Lizardmen, and I feel like this could be a really fun challenge to do. Especially if we modded, I think there was like a Lost Calm or whatever it's called. Like a mod that adds in a ton of more dinosaurs to the Lizardman faction. I've been eyeing that, and if I ever do a modded run of Warhammer, I might use that as my first mod. But I can imagine how difficult or annoying or how cheesy you have to play the first few turns in order to actually do this challenge. And I don't know exactly which lord would be the best lord to use for this one. But yeah, make sure to go support BrilliantStupidity. The link to the original video is always at the top of the description.
This video is sponsored by Enlisted. Today, I'm going to try to beat Total Warhammer 3 using only dinosaurs. Now, obviously, we're going to be doing this with the Lizardmen in Immortal Empires, and I think we're going to be using Krotgar. There isn't really an obvious choice for this one, but Krotgar does have some minor bonuses that will affect our campaign slightly.
Okay, well, the reduction in upkeep would certainly help. Because, yeah, I was thinking about it. I don't think there's any specific, like, Lizardman Legendary Lord that buffs dinosaurs. Which actually, now that I think about it, that is kind of odd. I guess maybe that's part of the balance of how powerful dinosaurs can be and, like, how insane Dino Ball armies are. Don't really think they need a buff from a Legendary Lord to be extremely effective once they get going. But yeah, the get going part is kind of the difficult thing here.
The upkeep reduction for armies led by Saurus Oldbloods will be very helpful, as will a couple of his other perks here. And one more thing, I'm also not going to be using the traditional variant of the Stegodons, not the basic ones. I'm going to be using the Feral Stegodon and all the ancient Stegodons,
only the feral ones?
But not the normal Stegodon with a big old artillery piece on its back, because I feel like that one is so far removed from being just a dinosaur that it doesn't even count. And let's get started.
Okay.
We're on very hard campaign and battle difficulty, as always. And for a good little while here, we are going to be going against the Skaven. We are sandwiched by them. There's Skaven above and below us. Although there isn't a traditional, like, army here. There's not a normal, like, starting army to go against for some reason in this campaign. We're going to be getting rid of you, which...
Oh yeah, that is true. I never really realized that. Like, there's always, like, one settlement or one army that you can fight on the first turn. But Krotgar, you just take the cities.
Just kind of sad because this would be a very good caster and help our armies so much.
It is, yeah.
And we're also going to be getting rid of all of these guys. Getting rid of the Blessed Saurus warriors hurts.
It hurts.
Oh,
yes. Oh, nice.
69 weapon strength. Oh, it hurts so bad to get rid of them, but I'm going to.
Oh, man.
I'm going to. We have
How are we going to do this?
Including our lord here now. Long term, we do have some really good options. The best of which is the Blessing of Itzil, which will reduce...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, at least we do have a blessing that specifically correlates with the dinosaur units. And reducing their upkeep would certainly help a lot. When it comes to leadership, do they have issues with that? I guess the feral ones would definitely benefit from it. But with only these two units, I can imagine the first fight having to be us sneaking around and capturing the objective.
Reduce our upkeep pretty much across the board by 20%. We'll be building up this income building, and then next turn, once we get rid of this, we'll be going for the Taming Pen, which is going to be great for getting us some Feral Bastiladons. Unfortunately, until we hit tier 3, we're only going to be getting Feral Bastiladons. Unless, of course, we can get a Rite of Primeval Glory, which would be really good for us to get early on.
It's going to be really good for you, but...
And this is actually a main settlement, so it will be a little bit difficult to take here. We're going to be going for the control points because, I mean, we have to here. We have one unit plus our lord who is not leveled up at all. We have a meat battering ram here to begin with, so quite convenient for getting through gates. We could kill the Skaven Slave Slingers and all of that, but I don't want to risk getting caught up by all the Claim Rat Spears. That would be very bad for us. They're not actually trying to stop us. Why?
That's
these guys
interesting.
are. These guys are coming to stop us, but these guys aren't.
Okay.
Do I want to go straight for this, or do I want to stop them? I'll try going straight for this, because... Wait, did they just stop? They just stopped. They just stopped moving forward. Why? Why have you stopped?
I guess we'll just accept it. You know, the AI in Warhammer 3 does, it does things. And this is also on, like, very hard battle difficulty, too. So, like, yeah, it's trying its best, man, but it doesn't really understand siege battles.
You're just watching then take your control point. I will actually fight them for at least a bit after I take this. It would be too cheesy to just not fight them at all, but what the fuck, man? Why are they not coming for it?
I guess this is also something they changed later on, right? Because I'm pretty sure you have to capture the like rally point or whatever it's called before you can come over here to capture this main capture point. Else, I guess sieges were just too easy and too cheesable. Although, as I say that, it's still pretty much that. Although I've never experienced playing a siege battle against a player before. That would probably be quite interesting.
Let's take a quick look at this. Oh my god! Oh, we just bowled them over. We bowled all of them over. Oh, that's so cool. We're just tossing them, yeeting them.
Love these dinosaur units, man.
Oh, that Stegodon is so cool. Brutal. Oh my god, the blood flying out of its tail. Well, not out of its tail, but off of its tail after it hits them. God damn. That was embarrassing. They just didn't even try. We occupied that. For now, we can recruit 0 units. We have no options. It will be 1 turn to deconstruct this, and then 4 turns to build this, until we can even just get basic feral Bastiodons. Other than that, though, we're just going to be basically AFK for like 4 or 5 turns here. It's now turn 6, and we have accomplished absolutely nothing other than saving up for a rite of primeval glory.
Oh, we can actually afford it too.
Only 1 Carnosaur, unfortunately. I was hoping for more of them. We do have 3.
Actually, well, hoping for more of them. Is it random? I thought it was always like a set army for the Rite of Primeval Glory, but I guess maybe not. But the fact that we can get it by now, as well as we haven't really been attacked by the enemy AI just yet, plus we still have positive income, means that, yeah, we're just gonna totally wreck them now. Like, is the rest of this game even going to be a challenge by now at this point?
378 gold per turn income.
We'll see.
After that, which is not really a lot at all. We're gonna yoink
these
it's not
units,
a lot, and then we should have a little more than that.
We have
this like 500-600 after we have only 1 army again. Ooh, 700.
Yeah.
That was 100% worth it then. That's crazy. All right, nice. Now we have a good army. Not a great army. Obviously not optimal, but not bad at all.
Yeah.
Where are you? Probably down here. I remember Clay and Morbius, actually. I remember them being down here. How do they have no
Pretty
wars?
sure
that's weird. They're like
there,
right next to these guys, the Order of Lore Masters. I don't need that at all. I have no benefit from Winds of Magic. At least not now, so fine, we'll leave them be. Which way to go?
Oh, the bowman got destroyed.
I know that there are some vampire accounts up here, but down here I know for sure that there's an ally, and I also...
yeah, I mean, you can ally with the High Elves down there. There are some vampires, but Khalidah's in between you and them, I think. I guess it depends on how well Khalida does, but yeah, it's just Skaven North and Skaven South, which is kind of annoying when you're trying to fight them, because both of them will usually declare war on you. So you have to pick either to head north or to head south, and doubling back is just kind of a waste of time. I feel like the best choice here is to head north. Depending on how Khalida feels about you, you can ally or take her out. And then you can also double back through where the dwarves are in order to capture that territory if you really want to, although it's not good territory for you. And then once you have enough money, you just build like a second army and then send them south to deal with the Skaven. They're not that strong. They're just a minor faction. And the High Elves are also there. But if you don't get there fast enough, Tzeentch just kind of, well, Kairos Fate Weaver specifically, will probably destroy the elves.
Also know for sure that these guys are pretty strong. 100% ambush success
chance? They?
That's crazy. We don't even have any points into that yet. We have 0 points in the Ancient Cunning and 100% ambush success chance. All right, so we'll go.
Okay, well, I do have to add that I did play this on normal campaign difficulty, and we're currently playing on very hard, so it might like completely change that whole aspect. I guess we'll see how Brilliant Stupidity plays this then.
Down there then. There is an army in here.
I mean, you can auto-resolve that if you want.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
Even our herbivores. They can always eat meat. They might not digest it. They may just, you know, throw it up afterwards.
It's not good for them, but they can do it.
Down. Oh, that jump attack. That was awesome. They didn't really charge that super well, though. Oh, what the...
Yeah, the Feral Cold ones ain't too great, but after testing them out a bit, like, they're good as a summoned unit. Plus, you could also have one of them in your army as just like a sort of a meat shield against other cavalry units that are trying to get to your backline. But most of the time, not even worth the investment.
The fuck? But we'll just charge this. We'll just charge this while they're doing this. Okay, just keep staying there. Keep being one big blob of Skaven. Fight these guys. All right, they're all you need to worry about. Don't even slightly consider the gigantic horde of dinosaurs coming to kill you.
What are they doing?
Don't worry about that. That's fine. That's fine. That's normal. That's always happening. Oh, the meat tanks. Oh my god. It seems like dinosaurs might be better than Skaven slaves. I'm not sure.
Oh, a little bit.
I'm not sure. I think we need more testing. That's nice. That's nice. And then we have the big old blob here, our summoned unit there, and we got to get these guys back into the middle.
This blob is perfect for the dinosaurs.
Have them running off to the sides like that. When the enemy infantry turns into liquid, at least in terms of the physics of the way they're moving, that is when you know you're doing well. These are not happy Skaven. These are very unhappy rats right here. Oh my god. All of them are routing. They are shit. These are mostly Skaven slaves.
They're barely taking any damage.
There we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Awesome. 45 armor-piercing weapon damage. That's cool for whoever gets that. Probably Krotgar, because he's our only lord or hero for the moment.
Yeah, and, literally.
Ooh, golden idols down here. That'll be cool. And we also have some exotic animals. I think that'll allow us to get the units that we're currently summoning. I don't think they'll be worth it, most likely, but they might be worth a shot we're currently summoning.
Powerful unit, ideal for combat. No. Right, I mean, cold one spear riders, maybe. Feral cold ones?
I don't think they'll be worth it, most likely, but they might be worth a shot, at least. Hopefully these guys aren't going to be too hard to deal with. Let me actually see how many more settlements they have, because I am a little worried that these guys are going to push in from up here. I could get sandwiched. That would be bad. Only 2 more. Okay, and these guys only have 3. Do I want to get a second lord? I think I do. All right, so we're going to grab him. We're going to toss just a couple of units here. Not too much of my balance of power. And these guys are going to go back here and defend this. Having even just 3 dinosaurs plus a level 1 lord in this settlement with this garrison will be enough to repel pretty much any attack these guys could throw at me. I'm pretty confident on that. Here, 12 units should also be enough because we did deal with their army there. Okay, so they have pretty much like 10 units of spears, 9 or 10. That is more than I'd like to deal with. I'll probably send the Carnosaur over to the control point, maybe like 1 or 2 Stegodons.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. We'd be extremely susceptible to like armies that are just spearman stacks. If the AI can even think of doing that. Because all of our units are large. Every single anti-large weapon is going to hurt us a lot.
As well. And then if we can't capture that, that's fine. We should win this, but we will take damage. The Night Runners are not shooting me, which is weird because we have quite a large target here. They're getting stuck on each other. There's no shot they can all hit the gate at once.
Yeah,
ideally
just
we
have
go
like
for
1 or 2
points,
of them
but
on
it's not physically possible to get there right now. There's just too many units in between us and there. Very nice. Not too much damage because once again they have no way to really damage us with our armor. Come on, just why are we not killing their warlord? I don't think the Carnosaurs attacked him once, honestly. They still have 2,000 remaining. They still have 2,000. They're all shit though. They should rout soon. Oh my god.
I think it's just a general thing where sometimes units will, you give them a attack command and they just kind of like stare at the enemy. It often happens to me, especially during siege battles. Normal battles, not so much, but yeah, I don't know if there's something behind that, if it's like the pathing won't work out because of certain terrain or whatever, but yeah.
It's just taking so long. If we had any abilities at all, even in Ark of Sotek, this would have taken so much less time. Because our DPS is quite low.
An Ark of Sotek would be really good here.
600 out of 5,000, and they're still fighting. Holy shit. They do have that 1 unit of Night Runner slings that are fresh. I think that's why. I think that's their entire balance of power now. And now we finally fucking win. Buy those victory tickets, man. That is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. There were so many rats that we physically couldn't get to the fucking control points for the first half of this battle. And then after that, I assumed like, oh, they've got to concede soon. They've got to concede soon. They've got to get the army losses soon. But they didn't. They just didn't. We want that. Yes, please.
Yes, you do.
We already have some trading partners, so that'll be incredibly profitable for us. Oh, well, that's very convenient.
Yeah, just take that.
In auto-resolve. But they only have 1 unit of spears, and they are Skaven slave spears, so I'm not particularly afraid. Oh no, they do have the Clamrat spears. There's only 1 unit of them as well. They're going down. We charged right through their front line there. Although, calling it a real front line is A bit generous. Oh, those feral cold ones are awesome. They're not the best, but they're just fun to use. Get him, get their lord. Get him. They're only Skaven slaves. Just push through them. Just push through them. You're doing it. You're doing it. Get him.
Oh, he's almost there. Oh, come on.
He's so slow. He's so slow.
Yeah, there we go.
No, don't run around him. Just fucking hit him.
What? No.
Hit him. Hit him. No. No. That's more damage than I would have liked to take, but they are wiped out now, so that's great. Oh, yeah. They're going over there. That's annoying.
Shit.
Oh, that's really annoying. Fuck off, man.
Dude, I feel you so much, man. Skaven. There, over there, they teleport to the other side, they go for your other city, like, gotta chase them down, deal with this rat infestation. Playing as a lizardman, you kinda had to fight them, and I'm pretty sure almost every single lizardman campaign as like one of your first enemies, so yeah, it's just something you gotta deal with. I've learned the best tactic when it comes to dealing with the Skaven is to like just recruit a fresh new lord. Have them stand behind one of your big armies and then just have that big army go into ambush stance. Like worst case scenario, you fail the ambush and they kill your other lord, but from there they would probably most likely be within range for you to attack them. And if not, then everything goes well, then you just get like a free ambush battle against them. It could also be potentially an underway interception as well, which ultimately you will more than likely win, especially against early game Skaven. They don't really have too much that can stand up against even like the most basic of lizardman units.
If they could come back down here, try and attack this, and then I can ambush them, that would be great. No point in going back. It's going to take us like 4 or 5 turns to get all the way back there, so I think we just move forward here. Oh, yes, you're backing off. Thank you, you annoying little shit. Another day, another 5,000 Skaven to kill. Unfortunately, the auto-resolve here is not great, so we are going to fight this manually. It is a land battle, just a normal land battle, which is just generally better than a settlement battle. Okay, so they're all just hiding on the other side of this hill, which is actually good because we can charge downhill into them. They keep summoning onto Krokgar, and he just keeps getting away. I don't know why they're doing this. There we go, there we go. They're running away. They're not firing at all.
It's not like they have other targets to summon onto, I suppose.
Quite blobby, but also quite good here. Come on, get onto that Grace here. Get onto him. Either rout him or kill him. The assassin is just running around everywhere. I don't really know what he's doing. He's just going back and forth. You try and kill him if possible. My guy ate a little too much warpstone and thought he was going to assassinate a fucking dinosaur. Yeah.
This isn't Monster Hunter, bro.
Too well, holy shit.
Clan Eshin did not trade me for this.
It's such a clusterfuck in here. I cannot see anything valuable. I have no idea what's actually happening. God, I do love the Bastiladons. That 140 armor, they can just stay in melee forever. That is a real chop.
Bastiladons are actually a really solid unit, not gonna lie. I mean, especially the Arcosotech one, but even the regular ones, they can hold up quite a few squads by themselves. While you have somebody like, say, Oxyodal, running around with his chameleon skinks, just doing damage around it. Great as like a frontline replacement if you don't have regular source units.
Chonker right there. Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. I think he actually ate one of them in the process of that, it looked like. I mean, he's a herbivore, but still. How have they not routed? Oh, they have.
Yeah,
6-year-old me would be absolutely losing his shit if he saw this. I loved dinosaurs as a kid, man. Although this would be a little gory for that age group. Today's sponsor, Enlisted, is also something that 6-year-old me would lose his shit over, but definitely should not be allowed to play. Enlisted is a free-to-play multiplayer shooter set in World War II where you control an entire squad of soldiers. It's both historically authentic and super fun to play, with all sorts of realistic weapons and vehicles from planes to tanks for you to wreak havoc with. My favorite has got to be the flamethrower. That bad boy can clear a trench in 5 seconds flat. The best part is that you're never forced into playing a single class. Instead, you can literally play as 4 different classes at once, swapping between each soldier in your squad depending on what you need at any given time, in either PvP or PvE battles. You can try Enlisted free today on PC or current or previous generation PlayStation and Xbox consoles. You can also get some free bonuses, including 3 days of premium time to get you started by clicking my sponsored link in the description. Big thanks to Enlisted for sponsoring today's video. And let's get back to those dinosaurs. Here, we should unlock one more option in the feral cold ones. Now, the downside of these guys is that they're bad. The upside of these guys is that they have AP, and they're somewhat fast-ish, and they actually do have good armor. But everything other than that, they're not very good. This is still a very good building to have, and this will eventually reduce our upkeep by 3% for pretty much all of our dinosaurs. So I will start focusing this right away. It's also a good trade good. There's some more lizard boys here. I might be able to confederate them. Not yet at all.
They're pretty easy
My God,
too,
they don't like me very much. But now we have
need a city to trade with them.
theoretically, hopefully, possibly no threats to our south or over here for at least a little while until Nurgle comes a knock, which they actually probably won't. They don't usually do very well.
Does Kugath actually come across the ocean to attack you? I've never experienced that yet, but then again, I've only played Krokar's campaign like 3 times. And all 3 times, the main issue was Kairos Fate Weaver. Everybody else was pretty chill.
And over here, we just have, well, 2 quite major issues. But other than those 2 major issues, we're doing great. I don't know if there's any point in recruiting a couple more units here. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that. Oh, we could go for this. We could speed up our recruitment a bit here. And also just get higher rank units. I think that's worthwhile. We do have enough gold for that, and we don't have too much to spend our gold on right now. Okay, they're just going back and forth. They're just going back and forth. We're actually in our favor balance of power now. What do we need for our short campaign victory? I usually check that way earlier. We need to wipe these guys out. That's pretty obvious. We do actually need to wipe out the Drakenhof Conclave. Honestly, I don't think that'll be very hard. And the Silver Host, they're all the way up here. I'm going to go...
Silver Host usually gets wiped out by Khalida, in my experience, but we'll see.
Aggressive here. I'm going to recruit 3 more units, and the next turn I'm going to attack this. We've got to really bump up our replenishment across the board. We're not getting very much.
Oh,
we
yeah,
are
100%.
Getting something like 5% baseline replenishment here. That is unacceptably shit. I'm willing to risk this. Oh, and it paid off. Holy shit, we fucking auto-resolved that. Yeah,
you don't even lose
this was just Skaven slaves because of the balance of power. It was so bad. Still thinking about it. Actually, no, you'd be really annoying to fight. I'm going to auto-resolve it. That is painful, but I'm willing to accept it.
Why does the
medicine production not increase our casualty replenishment here? Not even a little bit.
That is a good question. It provides bonuses to skinks and stuff, but like, come on now.
Not attacking me, not even trying to. That's a good sign because we are recovering a lot. I can see the army because of the quest. They're all the way over here. Why the fuck are they there? They are in a war there. They are in another war there. Why are they in another war? That's really stupid. They're gonna die. So I'll probably go for both of these at the same time, just to make it a little faster. And I don't think they even got an army back into here, did they? No. No. I mean, I can still see the army just over here. One good thing about this challenge is that we don't have to worry about not having siege attackers. Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Every single one of our 100%. Units is a siege attacker. Oh, fuck. Ooh, this is a slightly higher tier garrison than I expected. We might be doing a little bit of cheese here, because these are almost all spears with shields, which are actually pretty dangerous. And especially the halberds, those will fucking hurt. And all of you are just going to charge these poor clam rats. There they are. These guys are going to be in for a rough time. Second Triceratops coming in. Oh, dinos, man. And they're gone. They're gone. They've got a route here. Yep, they're gone. Usually I blame the Skaven very much for their cowardice, but that can be excused.
That's fine here. Yeah.
Mass times velocity equals lots of dead Skaven. Even if we had to fight this to the death, we would win.
Quick maths.
So I don't feel too bad about cheesing, because it really is trying to use the game as it's intended. Like, I'm supposed to be able to do this, and then they're supposed to send their units to stop me. The problem is that they don't send their units to stop me. And they're done. Not tier 3, unfortunately.
Like, what can you do about that?
And it already has one of the buildings that we need, which is great. We can probably just attack these guys, and also these guys. I mean, there are other factions that we could fight, but I don't think any of them make as much sense as just going up here right away, because this is good territory for us. All of this territory is, like, mediocre or bad. Actually, not the stuff down here, but all the stuff up here is mediocre or bad.
Yeah.
And
the one with the doors is not too good.
Oh, God, they're just going to encircle me, aren't they? They're being cringe. They really shouldn't do that when they are taking attrition. Wait, they encircled, they moved their hero, and now they're attacking?
Oh.
Fine, question mark?
Okay.
I guess? Oh, man. Just knocked him on his ass. He had, like, 2/3 of his health left, but he was just so terrified. Alright, we took about 0 damage there. Shit, they are actually encircling me here. Oh, that's a lot of attrition and no replenishment. That sucks.
Yikes.
We are going to manually fight this. That is high
you do lose the garrison,
close victory. I don't like that. Oh, that is awesome. I really love the animations for these guys. good. A lot of their range units are just coming into the blobs. Their lord is very, very nearly dead. No, I didn't mean to do that.
It's only level 2.
One more attack from Krotkar. He is down. Where are you, army losses? They're at 300 out of 2,500, and they're
there
dying. So many goddamn Skaven slaves that we have had to just chop through here. Well, we're finally getting to the...
I mean, it's the experience of fighting Skaven, man. Better the Skaven slaves than any of the weapon teams and all that poison and range damage, yeah.
The end of them, and we can just chase them down. Okay, good. And Source Warriors with shields. Wow, that's awesome. We can't use them at all. Ooh, rank 10, rank 10. Yes, Blessing of Itzel. Minus 20% upkeep across the board. Plus our existing
it'll help out with the
15%.
income so much.
2 more turns and we get Lightning Strike as well. And also this will increase our leadership quite significantly, both during ambushes and in general. We have like 600 more gold per turn now. That is really good. Yeah, we just kill you guys. Straight up. Quite simple. Because Krotkar has a bonus to recruit rank, and our second lord is really close to hitting level 10 and getting that 20% upkeep reduction, I swapped all of my units away from Krotkar's army into our second lord's army, then had Krotkar sit in the Temple of Skulls to globally recruit some of the Bastiladon variants, while our other lord went up to attack the Tomb Kings. The Revivification Crystal could be good. Eventually I'll probably get some, but right...
I feel like the Rev Crystal is like kind of a auto-include, like at least one of them in every army. It's just a good unit to have overall. Like, it's a tanky healer that can do damage too, and also act as a pseudo frontline when you need to. What I should use more is definitely the Arcosotech, but the Lizardman buildings are a little... You gotta manage them. It takes quite a fair bit, because you do need the Weapon Crafter's Commune, I think, in order to get the Arcosotech. Bro, I can't wait for the Lizardman update to just change how their buildings are progressed, and like their tech tree as well. Which isn't the greatest in the world, I'll be honest with you.
Right now, it's not the priority. Should be able to reach that next turn and also be mostly recovered, and then 1 turn of sitting in here, and we will be 100% recovered. They are stronger than us, but none of their armies are stronger than our armies. That's something that I'm willing to bet on. I think that I'm going to end this episode off by poking the bear. And by the bear, I mean the undead bear that is actually a weird snake thing that is probably gonna kill me. I just want their fucking territory, man. It's the only good territory available.
I mean, it is good territory,
other than these guys control, which if I take this, then I probably have to deal with these guys long term, and that fucking sucks. I don't want to do that. I am really just so excited to get all those different Bastiladon variants. They're gonna be so fun. It'll be a while until we can get to another one of their settlements. Yeah, obviously, auto-resolve. Talisman of Endurance, that's pretty cool. 2 more ranks, and then we get that 20% reduction on this guy as well. That'll be super awesome for us. Also, don't forget to check out today's sponsor, Enlisted, to take part in beautifully chaotic World War II-era battles, where you can construct fortifications, blow up enemy vehicles, and control an entire squad of soldiers. Sign up free using my link in the description to get 3 days of premium time. Yeah, so that'll be all for now. Big thanks to my patrons and YouTube members, as well as the moderators of the Discord. You guys have been incredibly helpful in just setting everything up and getting everything working. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, and I'm hoping to get the 2nd episode of this series out next Saturday. Peace out.
I actually didn't realize this was a multi-part series. Don't know if I'll do the other parts, but if you guys know that there's like something interesting that comes up later on, let me know. I feel like at this point, it's probably just a steamroll. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.